just want to mention that. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Femboy Village. No,
there's no femboys here except for the one.
That's true. No, I'm imagining now like Animal Crossing, but it's all with femboys.
How would you tell?
The giant bulge.
Animal Crossing's art style is somewhat non-descriptive.
Well, it'd be a different art style, obviously.
Fair enough.
Anyways,
something similar to the Anka art style that you find out there to go with the songs.
Of course, I know what you're
I'm sure you've seen them too.
Firstly from the memes, actually. But no, what we were doing, Clayton was just asking what we're doing. We were going to, the next thing to do really is to get the seal, the sand seal. And then to go and do the lightning place, the lightning camel. But firstly, I kind of want to explore a bit more.
I mean, you can come back and do the lightning camel any point in time you want.
Exactly.
You can actually go to a place I've never been to. I keep telling myself to go here, and I keep forgetting to go here.
Champion's Gate?
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, what we're going to do is we're going to start from here, from the Wasteland Tower, and we're going to go from there. I want to explore a little bit, and
that wind is definitely helping blow the cool air in here.
Yes, it is.
I'll have to get up and close the window at some point. But it was just too fucking warm in here.
2 grown-ass men in one small room.
Who knows what kind of weird shenanigans we get up to.
I said the N-word earlier.
That's true. No, you didn't.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't. I actually have not said the N-word yet tonight.
Oh, you're cold. Use a chili link.
Oh, no.
You don't need to be a femboy anymore, Taylor.
I know, I'm Clayton! With all the sorrow in my heart, I
feel like you have a better head to wear, Taylor.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Where the fuck am I going? Here. Wrong way.
Oh, God, you didn't set a marker.
No.
That was such a fucking stroke of luck to get a piece of the fucking Fierce Deity mask.
Well, he just kind of kept slapping it at me.
I know.
So to speak.
And it worked.
Yeah.
Now I just need to keep doing it until you get the fucking other parts. There's only 2 other parts. There's the center and the boots. I know with the weapon too. We figured that out, didn't we? The weapon's in there too.
Yes. I remember
like
we
the fucking
Googled this
probably
last time.
I'm betting it's the fucking rarest one too. I think it is the rarest.
I think we looked up percentages.
Where's my phone?
Over here. Only 72%.
It got pretty low at work, so.
No, I suppose when you spend 30% of your day taking a fat deuce on the toilet and browsing Pornhub, you lose a lot of battery life.
Hey man, don't be just fucking outright telling people what I do.
Oh, there he is.
Work.
Look.
Yep, of course.
Nice.
Can't miss him. He's fucking huge.
We're way above him.
Yep.
Because yeah, we have to go out.
It looks like he's so close, doesn't he? Aspect is such a fucking thing. You're a fucking long ways away from him. You would not be able to float all the way down to him. You'd run out of stamina.
No,
first.
God, no. It's interesting though. This is clear. I guess this is just like the meeting location. I think. Because what is
I think it is. He's still a long ways away though.
Yeah, we'll head to the lookout post.
Biff Tech. Still have that on there.
What the fuck was that about?
Steak. Remember I was saying boof?
Yes, at work, at lunch. I was like, when did we Google this? What were we fucking talking about? Oh, I see some kind of maze or something.
Okay, so I'm going to read off to you exactly what my tabs are on my browser on here, and just to give you an idea of train of thought.
Okay.
Here. So, the newest one, starting from the newest one, P5S Unlock New Game Plus. I wanted to look into how far.
Persona 5 Strikers for everyone else.
Yes. Assassin's Creed Valhalla Nickel locations.
I didn't know you owned the game.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yakuza Like a Dragon store item list. James Monroe Englehart Has-Been Hotel Wiki. Tales from the Loop Wikipedia. Game Grumps store. Nightmare Chess Wikipedia. List of demons in the Ars Goetia. AoE 2 Cheats Definitive Edition. Priority Eden Prime Mass Effect. Cat and Dog Road Trip YouTube. Okay, that's actually a pretty funny channel. They They kind of make it look like the animals are actually doing things like that.
Okay.
Yeah, this is kind of interesting. Saga MTG Wiki. Like, I could just keep going on this. Like, it's an odd train of thought.
I suppose I might be one of the few people who actually clears my tabs.
I have a bad habit of going like, I might need it later.
Alright. I wonder what we're supposed to
Not
put
hoarding
this.
at all. Shut up. I'm hoarding tabs.
I found this little stone formation here, and it seems.
Oh, one of them can move.
Yes, I picked it up. It was on a thing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm wondering. It shouldn't have anything to do with this.
No, you're too far away. It's for that little thing there. Thing is, you need to look for patterns, Taylor.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Hey, turn on your magnet. Does anything else light up?
Nope. Everything else is very solid, so.
Alright.
There's nothing else around me. There's Death Mountain in the distance, pretty obvious.
Alright.
And I got a mild theory.
Mild theory.
Get in there, you fucker. Interesting, it does not seem to want to fit in there.
I think your theory might be bunk.
I cannot find any patterns. Let me get up on that hill so I can get more of a topper perspective.
This is surprisingly one of the few places I actually haven't visited in Breath of the Wild.
So these are completely different. I was thinking it is maybe if you view from one from the other perspective, it'll look different. You can find out where it's supposed to be, but no, they're. Oh no, I think.
Hold on. Look, there's L. Those two are in L
Yep.
shapes. Those are in L shapes.
That one is where did I put it? I figured it out. I think. There we go. I think I figured it out. This is supposed to have another one. Yep. Boom.
Nice. Yeah.
Hey there, you little fucker.
He gave you his poop. Oh, tell me it doesn't look like it.
I mean, it is probably.
It basically is.
I got 3 Korok seeds. I need to do something with spirit orbs. I got 13. I forgot to turn them in last episode. I did that one. Oh, fuck. Look.
It could be deactivated.
Could be, but...
There's also another one ahead before it.
Yeah, I noticed that one.
You have to go past them?
To get to the thing I do, yeah. I'm gonna actually save first.
Good idea.
And then if I fuck up, if I can't run away or whatever, then we're good. I want to check out the Yarna Valley first, actually, and then I'll loop back around the Champions Gate. Basically, I want to do all this sort of mountainy stuff over
Do
here.
you want to have us have a look at how glorious you'll look when you have the whole set?
Sure. That's basically just the
It's a Fierce Deity outfit.
That's just what it looks like.
Yeah.
I have, in fact, seen gameplay of Majora's Mask.
How dare you?
This
Yes,
was-
but that's all pixely shit.
Yeah. That one was fine.
Ah, that's good.
I take the risk on you.
Oh shit, this one's mobile.
Run, 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 run.
Run, bitch! Run!
Oh, fuck.
I don't think they can go down hills. I've never seen one do it anyways.
Alrighty, we're safe. Well, Champions Gate first then.
Well, I'll tell you this much. If you ever have to fight one of those things, and you will,
Yeah.
go for the legs.
Okay. That makes
Now, I'm gonna tell you straight out, right? The Master Sword makes short work of those legs faster than any other weapon, but big weapons like the one you have in your back would probably do well too.
Yeah. What is this?
The thing to know about the Fierce Deity is that you can upgrade it with the Great Fairy.
Oh.
So.
Shrine nearby, and also a thing that looks kind of conspicuous. I may have found another thing for a Korok seed.
Well, there's over like fucking probably 900 of them, so I wouldn't be surprised.
I've seen the map where it's just like, here's where they all are, and it just covers every square inch of the map, basically.
Pretty much.
There we go, yeah.
Bip-bip-a-doop.
Right beside each other with a...
Yeah-ha-ha.
Yeah.
I didn't even need to look to get that down. I knew he was going to say that.
I have to say, I much prefer the way SMT5 does basically the same idea. Where there you just find them. They're just kind of more difficult to find in out-of-the-way areas.
You prefer that, or you?
I prefer that. I prefer SMT5's way of doing it.
No, it's true. You're not a fan of puzzles, I suppose. So.
No, I feel like puzzles are, frankly, a little stupid. I don't like puzzles. Okay.
And puzzles don't like you.
I don't like you either.
You better watch yourself.
I have death sentence in 12 systems.
I'll be careful.
You'll be dead. Ah.
This little one's not worth your time. Come, let me buy you a drink.
Here's a fun fact. Alec Guinness may have been a closeted homosexual.
Hey, you know, you can do it. You can do
Apparently, he was known to do what the British call cottaging, which is anonymous gay sex in bathrooms.
You do what you have to. Hey, as long as
Look at this fucker!
Yeah, yeah. Might as well finish it off.
Mom, no. Sad. Shock. It's just interesting because he had a wife as well, and like 2 kids. It's one of those things, you know. It's very interesting. Where you listen, man. Where you, what's the term for where you double dipping, where you get both at once?
Bisexual?
He might have actually been that. People weren't sure. No, but I'm like, there's like it's like having your cake and eating it too, but not really. I don't know what the term is. I can't remember.
Oh.
It's like 2:30 in the morning.
Thing to know about the Fierce Deity sword: it has a base attack power of 60, making equal to Master Sword's full power.
Ooh, that is something.
But its durability is at a 35, making it inferior to Master Sword in that respect. And also, the Master Sword is a sword that can't ever break.
It can't. Okay.
Technically, it breaks, but it's just basically down for the couch for a while. You have to wait for it to recharge.
Right, you mentioned that.
Yeah. You always like running away. Fucker just spit on you.
Haha, he threw his spear and missed. Oh god, I used to remember the fucking the stealth segment from last episode. I just had a Vietnam flashback.
Oh, the whole thing through the fucking the
banana people?
the Yiga hideout.
You know what? I feel like it's not a coincidence that their name is one word from the soft R N word, and they like bananas. I feel that's not a coincidence. Japan is a notoriously racist nation, so there's this one fucking, it's like modern. Someone posted on, I think it was B a while ago.
Is this a fucking maze?
It looks like a maze.
Huh? I thought I'd done all the mazes.
South, yeah.
Labyrinth, sorry.
But yeah, there's like a modern like traffic sort of safety. I think it's like subway safety sort of image that you see posted in like the subway stations.
Interesting.
In Japan.
I'm gonna tell you right now, be careful. There's probably a guardian walking through here.
Oh yeah. My blessing of you, the labyrinth end. Okay.
Good luck climbing to the top of those walls.
Yeah, I would assume it'd be difficult. Shrine quest. Okay. I'm gonna save.
Probably a good idea.
But no, and
I think it's cool enough in here, do you think?
Oh yeah. And in like the corner of the image is what is clearly a black guy, but it looks like a fucking monkey. It looks like it's got like the big like jigaboo lips and like pink lips, and is like he's like bent over and hunched over and he's scratching his head while the polite Caucasoid looking fellow like security guard, like a station attendant, tells him how the thing works.
This is made by somebody Japanese? Or?
This is literally an official Japanese, like, transit safety thing. Japan is a notoriously racist nation, as I said.
Well, at least at one point. They're probably not as bad now.
This was, like, a couple of years ago.
Oh, bullshit.
It was! I'll have to find it. It's been a few years.
I think you just saw somebody shitpost and thought it was for real.
It was fucking real! It looked like very real. Right, that's clearly not it.
Could have been a quality shitpost.
Yeah. But no, Japan is in practice at least very racist.
Well, you know the Cyborg 009 series.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you about there's a black member of the team.
Yeah.
And this is one of those ones. It's actually kind of like Astro Boy. There's been like 3 iterations of it or something like that, or such like that. 3 or 4. And the oldest one was black and white kind of style and everything. And that guy had big lips.
I need to move fast. I'm gonna get rid of my heavier armor.
You have the Sheikah Mask. That'll help with stealth.
I want to see if there's a Korok though, and also this looks funnier.
That's fair.
There we go. That's better.
I mean, the thing that hasn't changed is like his name and what he does. His name's Pyunma.
Pyunma.
And he's I think I don't know, like I would say that, you know, they're trying to make him kind of Black Panther kind of character, but I think you're just leaving the fucking... Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I have to go a different way. Straight away was not the way forward. Which makes sense, because it's a labyrinth. This might be the whole episode, we'll see.
Oh, more than likely. They're not horrendous labyrinths. Actually, this one probably might not be.
Let's see, well that keeps going forward.
You haven't noticed you're going blink, blink, blink.
I can hear.
There is a shrine nearby.
This is a shrine quest, apparently. So.
Yes. Every labyrinth has a shrine in it.
What is this?
Go ahead and walk on it. See how it goes.
I don't think I want to. Let's, looks like the kind of thing you should set on fire. I will not do that then.
So, Taylor, remind me, if you can, what is the name of Ganon in this game?
Calamity Ganon?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are the name of the little forms of the forms of them you fight on the creatures?
But like the Calamity, whatever?
Blights.
Okay.
Now I can't remember if this shit's just called the Calamity or if it's called the Blight or something like that, but it's one of the two. And that's what that is. That's literally Ganon's influence, just it seeping
So Ganon
in.
just came all over this hallway.
Basically.
Okay.
You think it's bad here? Wait till you see Hyrule Castle.
I saw a little bit of it from the distance.
No, up close. That shit's everywhere, man.
No, I would imagine. Hey, man, it makes sense. You're not going to bust as many nuts when you're out in the wild in a labyrinth as opposed to when you're at home. Just think about that for a second.
Shows what you know about me.
You're familiar with labyrinths?
Fucking busting nuts all over that shit.
Okay.
Taylor's just like, I don't know what to say to that.
I have no words to say. I feel Link needs like a motorbike to get through this quicker.
Well, Taylor, let me tell you something.
What?
Yeah, you can actually get a motorbike.
Are you serious?
I'm sure I've told you about this.
I probably have.
It's one of the
remember.
DLC things. You have. It's like the hardest fucking quest in the game.
I feel like you probably mentioned this many episodes ago.
But yeah, you can get a motorcycle. It just works similar to a horse.
Okay.
But it's fucking fast.
Okay. There's more of this stuff. I think it just turns. Oh, I can get through here anyway. These very tight, small quarters remind me of one of the last dungeons of Nocturne.
Everything reminds you of SMT, doesn't it, Taylor?
Yes, it is. SMT is in my brain and it won't let me go.
Have you tried climbing the walls?
I mean, I probably could, but that's very tall. Also, I feel like that just kind of defeats the purpose. It's like when you're in like a corn maze or a hedge maze.
One of the mazes, one of the labyrinths, kind of semi-requires you to climb the walls.
Okay.
Well, you know, I say requires. There's lots of. This is the game where you can do things multiple different ways. So.
That's fair. That's very fair.
I have no truck with labyrinths, so I just say, fuck it, I'm going to the top.
I have no truck with
I don't
labyrinths.
think you're gonna make it all the way there.
Do I have anything for stamina?
Probably not, but have a look. Nope.
Speed.
What are those fruits?
Health.
Oh, just health. Okay.
Right, I lit those on fire or something. Probably by accident.
You might want to drop before you lose the ability to flop yourself.
I got this.
Are you sure?
I'm just trying to think. Thankfully, holding still.
Does not cost anything.
I could use this.
As it stands, I believe when I went through at least the second labyrinth, I had Rivali's Gale to help propel me up a good distance. But
Okay. I should probably get all my stamina back. There we go.
I'm still not sure if you're gonna be able to do it.
Let's do it, man. Listen, I got this.
I hope you have a. Oh no, you have Mifa. So if you fall and die, you'll be fine. You got your fish waifu to protect you. Yeah, you're not gonna make it.
I'm not gonna make it. Fuck.
Just die. Just fall and die. I was gonna say it's fall and die. You have Mifa.
I didn't even die.
Oh, you didn't?
Nope.
Nah, that's not bad.
Okay, I have an idea. Where's the map? I am going to actually get... Where the fuck is it? Duckriga Village. There we go. I am going to actually fucking get...
Get the fuck out of here.
Mostly because I have 13 thingamajiggers and I want to get some more stamina.
Right, you forgot to do that.
Yes, I'm going to do that and then I will be able to.
Are you sure about that?
Probably.
Yeah. Did I tell you about the handy thing you can find in one of the villages?
Probably.
That you can switch out your stamina for health?
Oh, no, you didn't tell me.
And vice versa?
Interesting. Very interesting.
Because you're not getting... I'll tell you this much. It's next to impossible to max out both.
That makes sense, yeah.
So...
I think I prefer to get more stamina.
You're going to want more health. I'm going to tell you this much.
Probably.
I believe 10 hearts.
Okay.
Because that's how much you need to get the Master Sword.
Okay.
That is far off in the future, but I figure I'll let you know that.
Okay, so where the fuck do I go again?
So down there, across from Impa's fucking place. Yeah, in that little pool there.
There it is. What's good, hombre? Stamina. Yes.
Besides the fact that before the end of the game, you're definitely going to want more health just to stay alive.
No, absolutely.
But for now, stamina is the important thing.
I'm going to do 2 stamina and 1 heart. Look at that. Heart.
Imagine being just a villager seeing this shit happen.
Like, what the fuck?
Dude in the weird leaf mask has just got a glowing heart from the sky.
Yeah. By talking to a statue.
That villager would visit the statue every day, talking to it, hoping for something, some sort of reward.
Never understanding me. He's not the main character of a video game. It's sad.
So you think you got enough now?
Oh, yeah. Well, Clayton, I suppose we really do live in a society.
That's true.
We've gotten a little bit unlocked. I'm very pleased. We've been playing this game for over 20 hours, so...
Has it been?
Yes.
We have 20 episodes of this?
Like 21, 22?
Yeah, okay.
I think this is the 22nd.
Feels like we have less than that. I feel like it.
Yeah.
This will be our longest running series.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because I know for sure that you're not going to give up on this one.
No, God, no. I want to keep going on this one. And it's not like if I was playing this myself, there'd probably come a point where I'm like, okay, I think I'm good on sort of fucking around. I'll start like.
I imagine that'll happen now here too.
Well, the thing is too, I'm getting 2 weeks in between, so I'll want time to like.
Fuck around.
Yeah, because the fuck around time is the most fun part.
That's fair. But I mean, you do it well too. Is every now and then you do something like you fought Water Blight Ganon.
Yeah.
You'll fight Thunder Blight Ganon sooner or later in the camel.
Probably next episode or the one after.
Yeah.
I want to explore sort of the rest of the Sand People area.
Sand People.
What else am I supposed to call them?
Gerudo?
Okay. I forgot what they were called for a second.
Is that why you called them Sand
Yeah.
People? Okay, fair enough.
Wait a second. Oh.
Maybe I've broached this subject before, but there's two ways people seem to say it. It's either Gerudo or Gerudo. What's your thoughts?
I mostly say Gerudo.
It makes more sense to me, too, honestly.
I suppose you'd have to see how it's pronounced in Japanese to sort of, like, the original, sort of what the, I guess, katakana it is, to get sort of the definite sort of...
Let's see if we can find it. Excuse me while I look up fucking information.
Go ahead.
Oh. There's a pronunciation on the wiki.
Gerudo.
It is Gerudo.
Apparently it is.
Alrighty. Oh,
Alright.
fuck that. That puts that to rest.
Yeah. Well, good night, everyone. Stop the moment.
So Gerudo is a direct romanization of the Japanese spelling
Let me
squigglies.
Let me see. Gerudo. Literally Gerudo.
Gerudo.
Yeah. Gerudo.
However, due to the way Japanese works, this could also be translated as Geld or Geldo, which was likely the original.
Let me see. Oh yeah, that is Gerudo. Okay. Gerudo. Not Gerudo.
Which is likely the original intention, considering that there were certain enemies from previous games called Geldmen and like.
Okay.
Oh god, the Gerudo were just random wild men. I don't know how I feel about this. Tale of the Sand People were just wild men.
Clayton, what'd you expect?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking from up here I might just be able to get to the top.
I think you can. You know what? Fuck it. At least you got more stamina. That's not a bad
That
thing.
is ultimately what I needed, so. Bum, bum.
Now, it doesn't look like it's here, but an interesting fact is that one I told you before where you almost kind of have to go to the top. Yeah, it's got flying guardians.
Oh.
Yeah. Like 2 of them, I think, across the whole thing. But you still have to be careful, because flying guardians are something, even as far as I've reached, is hard to fucking kill.
That's fair.
So.
Thankfully you can climb up, it's not.
Yeah. Oh, there's that. There's like a bar system over top of it, though.
How does that work?
Gotta find the switch.
Fuck. Couldn't have made this easy, could they?
Nope. It's not like it's not like it's a challenge or anything, Taylor.
Challenge in my video game?
Let's look up the other races on the Zelda wiki.
Oh yeah, I literally walked over it.
Did you
Because
actually?
that's the first one you go for, I just didn't even notice. Okay. Oh, here's some bone people.
The bony men.
I have a mobbling arm. Finish it, club off.
It's like, what? A living thing? Here? There. The fuck? Ambiguously canon content for Gerudo?
Okay, read that out. This is the Reading Zelda Wiki episode.
Oh god. The Gerudo live at peace with the Hylians and other races in Kingdom of Hyrule and Cadence of Hyrule. Even holding positive relations. Okay, Cadence of Hyrule, by the way, is
That's like one of the Game Boy ones, isn't it?
No, Cadence of Hyrule. There's you ever heard of a game called Crypto the Necrodancer?
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah, Cadence of Hyrule is the Switch only version of it.
Okay.
You get to play as Link and Zelda as well as the regular hero, but they can be found living in Gerudo Village. Okay, let's see. Even holding positive relations with Zora. They can be living in Gerudo Village where they follow their leader Bariara. Ganondorf is also Prince of the Gerudo, though he is too young to rule. They specialize in technology. As their leader sports a mechanical arm, they have multiple mechanics on hand. This is a definite twisted future because it's like, as we know from this one, the Sheikah are generally the technological ones. But yeah, anyways.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do again. I'm going to go back to the Wasteland Tower, and now instead of just jumping down, I'll look around to see if I can find the switch.
Alright, so here's some interesting, as the title of this calls it, nomenclature. The names of the Gerudo and Gerudo Desert were likely chosen based on the enemies introduced in The Adventure of Link and Link to the Past.
Okay.
The sand-dwelling Geldarm, or Gerudoamu, and Geldman, or Gerudoman. One page in the Hyrule Historia showing the Gerudo typography implies that Nintendo originally intended for the Gerudo to be translated as Geldo. The Germanic name element Ger means spear. And I don't know if you ever played the Zelda 2 Adventure of Link on NES. I know exactly.
Like a tiny bit.
Yeah. Do you ever remember an enemy hopping at you and has poking a spear out forward?
Kind of?
That's them.
Okay, interesting.
And they have like this fucking weird face like that. NES sprites,
I wish that people
man.
could see your face.
NES sprites, bro.
Yeah. Oh!
Oh?
My mask is twitching. Wonder if it's this over here.
Lift that rock.
I cannot lift. Father, I can. Oh!
Yes, you can.
Father, I cannot lift the book.
I cannot click the book.
Yeah.
You want to learn more about the little girl in charge of the Gerudo?
Sure.
Read you?
Sure. Okay, I've lost the twick.
The twick. Trying to find information about her that isn't, spoilers.
Yeah. Oh, look up the other races.
I was actually in the middle of that, but I got distracted. Oh. Yes, Taylor, I got distracted. Anyways. What was I doing again?
You're looking up the other races.
Hey, tits. How about the Zora?
Okay.
They got tits?
Oh, I saw a fucking very funny Tumblr post where someone was like rigging a guy through a till, and he's like, instead of saying it's a nice day, he said tits and or like tit. Oh, instead of saying tis the season, said tits the season.
Tits the
to which
season.
they're probably with a long and powerful hell yeah. That's how I imagine it.
Zora. Zora, also known as Zora Tribe, are a race in the Legend of Zelda series. The Zora are an aquatic folk who possess fish and amphibian-like traits, including fins, webbed feet, and gills. In Breath of the Wild, they have a whole fish body as their head.
Which is weird.
It's an artistic choice, I guess. Prior to their debut as a race in Ocarina of Time, Zoras were present in older titles as a hostile enemy. These Zora appear radically different, appearing more reptilian and more fish-like than human. Both kinds of Zora have appeared throughout the Legend of Zelda series following their debuts, with the Zora race appearing almost exclusively in the 3D console games, like this.
Yeah.
In Oracle of Ages, the only game where both Zora coexist, the enemy Zora are referred to as River Zora to distinguish them from a peaceful race. Those damn River Zoras.
It's interesting. I'd assume, kind of naturally, that like the the Gerudo and the Zora, and I'm assuming it's going to be the same with the Gorons. We're just completely original for Ocarina of Time, but they're from other games.
Yeah.
Just
They're both enemies.
Yeah, just enemies.
Goron, I think, are 100% fucking new for it. I don't think they were in other things, but...
Let's find out.
Well, I'm still working on the Zora.
Yeah.
Normally found in or near large bodies of water, but rarely stray away from them. That makes sense. In Hyrule, Zora live in the Zora's domain, a large cavernous fountain that is connected to the Zora River. They lay eggs,
That makes sense.
which hatch in tadpole-like young. Citation needed. Their eggs hatch 1 to 3 days after they're laid. That's actually pretty fast.
Yeah. Sounds about right for fish.
Provided the water they lay in is of proper temperature, and that the eggs there that were laid at the same time are together.
I just noticed there's enemies on the top of the walls. One over there, and then there's another one over that way.
You're just gonna look down the walls to see if you can find a switch?
Correct. So I'm gonna go over this on this side of the buildings. Can't even see down there.
The King Zora, an Oracle of Ages, is the same individual in the game's past and present times, 400 years apart.
Oh.
Zora children age in such a way that where even young adults, as young adults, they can still appear to be children before reaching a growth spurt. As Zora age, they hold themselves to higher standards of speaking as a matter of pride. Strong sense of duty for history and order, because they do not travel far from sources of water and are protective of Zora's domain. That makes sense. Not surprisingly, they primarily subsist on fish and other marine life.
Cannibalism?
Well, they're not fish, they just look like fish.
I suppose that's true.
And you know, lay eggs like fish. Okay, they're fish. Fine.
They're fish people.
Zora have maintained positive relations with the Hylians since ancient times. However, in the timeline of Hyrule's decline, that bond gradually fades. Zora, along with Hylians and Gorons, have often been called to watch over Hyrule. Here's an interesting one. Zora do not have individual homes.
Interesting.
And actually, if you think back to it, you never saw anything like that in Zora's domain, did you?
No.
They instead sleep in large communal pools within Zora's domain. This seems to only apply to Hyrule's Zora, as the Zora of Labyrinth and Termina do have private dwellings. Termina being, of course, Majora's Mask, and Labyrinth, I think, is from the fucking Cadence of Hyrule. So, of course, technically non-canon.
Question mark?
Yeah. Well, at least you knocked him down.
Hold on.
Smack that bitch around.
Yeah!
You need a weapon, dude. I think you broke a few weapons.
That's true.
Have something else to break over people's heads.
I'm really not sure where the fuck the switch is, because you cannot tell from up here.
That might be the trick.
I'm tempted to Google it.
My god, all the information. There's some deep fucking lore on these creatures.
That's a whole bunch of blight.
I wouldn't land in that if I were you.
No. Oh! I think I found it. Just by accident.
Accident works.
Nothing. Nope, never mind. Oh, what is this?
There's a thing.
I see a sword. What the fuck?
Oh no, you could get it. It did zoom up. There you go.
Nice.
Watch, it's just like a rusty sword.
Looks nice.
Nice. Golden Claymore.
Hey, Free weapon.
Anyways, let's find out about other ones. As I just sit here quietly reading.
Yeah.
Alright. Ah yes, the races.
Oh,
Gerudo, Zora, Skull Kid.
Silver Rupee. Hell yeah.
Oh, Rito, that's another one.
Oh, right.
The bird people. Although they've had some different changes, seeing as how you've seen the Rito here. That's the Birdman, right? That plays the thing. Yeah, that in fucking the Wind Waker, that's what they look like.
Yeah, I remember.
A person with a beak, basically, instead of a nose.
Basically, just a Birdman cosplay.
Nuki, Cobble, there's a bunch of different things. Ah, Deku.
Oh, found it. It is not a switch.
Oh, it's just to get there.
Yeah.
Okay, that works.
That works.
Okay, Deku.
Deku.
Not the character from My Hero Academia.
Ha-ha!
Deku Scrubs. They're a recurring tribe in the Legend of Zelda series. They are small forest creatures as well as enemies that inhabit Hyrule, Termina, and several other countries.
Oh, I think I already did it, I think.
Yeah, you get it right away because you had to get through the fucking labyrinth.
Nice. Ooh.
Ooh, nice.
Cool.
Barb armor. They're plant-based creatures that have skin seemingly made of wood and hair and clothing made of leaves and flowers. They spit Deku nuts at their enemies when threatened. As enemies, Deku Scrubs tend to hide in grassy or flower shrubs and pop out when provoked to spit a Deku nut at their foes. When approached, they will quickly retreat into their shrubs where they cannot be touched.
Same.
In Majora's Mask, they sometimes hide in Deku flowers instead. Go figure. Which can be used after their defeat. While they cannot be harmed by direct combat, they're susceptible to long-range weapons. They can also be defeated by using a shield. This is not important, not interesting at all.
I need the lore.
Business Scrub.
Okay.
Business Scrubs are Dekus that have taken to selling certain items, but they will only offer these items once Link defeats them. In Ocarina of Time, Business Scrubs appear within the Lost Woods, but are also common in many caves and secret holes in the rest of Hyrule. While most of their deals are extortionate, and some of them will offer important items such as a piece of heart or even the ability to carry more Deku Sticks or Deku Nuts. And there's Mad Scrub.
Okay.
Trying to think of something.
You mad scrub? when you beat up newbie at League of Legends, you mad scrub? I don't
Stronger
know.
and far more aggressive variation of the regular Deku Scrub. Totem Deku. They only show up in Triforce Heroes. Will commonly have segmented bodies that make them appear much taller, leaving their vulnerable heads out of reach. So they've been in Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, obviously. Oracle of Seasons, not Oracle of Ages, I'm guessing then too. Wait, really? Wait, really? Okay, yeah, okay, it does say in both. It just said Oracle of Seasons, but right after it's like in Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages. Oh, okay, wait, Labrina is from Oracle of Seasons and Ages. Okay, so not for the other.
I just remember we have Shrine Quests. Or Shrine Quests. I had a stroke. I'll do those next episode, though.
Fair enough. What do we have time?
47. There's a couple more places I want to check out.
Four Swords Adventures, Minish Cap, Triforce Heroes. Interesting. Yeah, I never thought about it, but they aren't actually in this one either, too. So
No.
they're also in Cadence of Hyrule. Deku Scrubs have an unusual way of speaking that often involves making the noise "ping" after sentences. This was removed from the translations of most games, but was left intact in some instances, such as Four Swords Adventures. That's actually kind of an interesting fact in itself, actually, because that happens in a lot of things.
Yes, it does.
Because
The Japanese
Japanese,
like
the Japanese like having their characters with little vocal tics and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, here's a random one. It's not so random because it comes to my mind. In Japanese, fucking Naruto finishes off so many sentences with databayo. But like, obviously, doesn't say anything like that. So
No, it's like in Persona.
it doesn't translate, I guess, really.
No, in Persona 4, Teddy originally just says everything he ends every sentence
bear.
with Kuma.
Oh, with Kuma, it was bear, yeah.
Yeah. And that was originally where they got his name from, because there's like, oh, you say Kuma? We'll
Watch
call
that
you.
guy's got a wand.
Yeah, we'll call you Kuma. Like that's just. But
makes
then
sense.
they got rid of that, and they're just like, oh, you look like a bear. We'll call you Teddy.
I mean, it kind of works in both cases.
Yeah, actually, I think he says his name. I think they ask what his name is, and then they say Teddy, and Yosuke's like, of course, and then.
No, I guess little vocal tics like that don't really translate into English.
Well, the thing is that Japanese is a more sort of
Pinwheel.
yeah. Is a more sort of
Shit things.
oh. That's
Don't
not
throw
what I
your sword at
wanted.
them.
I have no regular arrows.
Long.
I will come back for you.
Will you?
Yeah.
How many markers have you put down?
Many.
Jesus.
I'll be back for you, my love.
No, we're gonna come back next game and you'll be like, what the fuck are all these markers?
No, but Japanese is a much more, I want to say, like, homogenized sort of language in terms of the way English has more word choice, probably because it's more of a language bastardization, partly, in terms of just being, like, the rapist of languages.
It's 5 languages in a trench coat.
Yeah, so you have a lot more sort of vocal variation to, like, convey, like, character. When you have, like, character writing, if you want to convey that someone's sort of, like, stuffy and upper class, there's word choices that you can use to do that beyond just, like
they're stuffy and upper class.
like vocal, like appearance and vocal performance.
Yeah.
In Japan,
Japanese, I've done that too.
Yeah.
So.
In Japan, there's just not as many ways to do that, like linguistically speaking, especially for like cute characters like that. So, which is usually where you see the character endings.
Vocal tics.
Yeah, like half of Hololive has them.
Well, do they actually?
Oh yeah, like the Japanese ones do. They have it. Like Pekora, the rabbit Hololiver. She says it a lot less these days. Ends every sentence with Peko.
Pekka? Just her name?
Yep.
Shortened of her name?
One of them, Luna, is supposed to be like a baby, like an adult baby kind of thing. Technically, her age is 0.
Okay.
It's weird because she talks in a very babyish sort of tone. I feel like I fucked up. I should probably have gone to here first. Anyways, we're gonna travel back. And at the end of every sentence, she says "nanora," "nanora," and it doesn't really fucking mean anything. It's just kind of like a babyish sort of way to end sentences. But when that gets like translated in official things, they give her basically like ooh talk.
Oh God.
Or like sort of baby talk, where she sort of slurs her words a bit.
What is ooh talk? Basically, is baby talk.
Yeah, but less ooh. It's less consciously ooh woo.
Yeah.
If you understand what I mean, but
sadly I do.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it's just the way the Japanese language is and culture and how they write their characters and their shit. So English isn't so concerned with that sort of cutesy shit. In terms of just like the culture, the gaming sort of culture.
Well, and the thing is too is that like the way the two languages express themselves is vastly different.
Oh
too,
yeah,
so.
oh yeah. And also, Japan
I would
seems to
say
have
English
like
is a very
cuteness thing.
overt language. It's just basically a case of we just say what we're feeling kind
Yeah.
of thing. Whereas I'd say Japanese kind of more hints at it.
Like the it's sort of like more like a cultural thing, I guess. But there's sort of the I can't remember what the fuck it's from, but famously, like an English short story was translated, where a character says "I love you," where the character in Japanese says "the moon is very beautiful tonight," because it's like a big cultural thing, and it's sort of well known in Japan. because
What, that bitch that went to the moon?
Well, the idea is that it's saying I love you, though actually saying I love you.
It's like I said, it's basically like I said. It's
kind of tiptoeing around. It's implying what you're feeling.
English just says it outright, whereas Japanese fucking hints at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a Final Fantasy thread I think the other day on V, and people pointed out that there's you played Final Fantasy X, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the ending when like Titus is like a dream or whatever and disappears.
Yes. What are you? A dream of your dead civilization's dream of your evil demon dead?
I don't understand what the fuck is with that game.
Nobody does.
That's fair.
Just enjoy the badass swordsmen and the girls and stuff.
Anyways, but
take it at face value.
In Japanese, Yuna says thank you. In English, she says I love you.
Mm.
It's a similar thing. It's the implication.
Yeah,
it's
the implication.
It is in Japan. It literally is the implication. Is sort of the stronger thing.
I feel that's one of those things that like would be very hard for obviously somebody learning the language from a different language to pick up on. Like maybe if you were there long enough, you would probably figure it out. But
apparently, Japanese is actually one of the hardest languages for an English speaker to learn.
It's not the hardest language to learn.
No, it's not the absolute hardest, but
it's the hardest language.
Well, it depends on what your language of origin.
No, there actually is a fucking. There actually is like statistically a hardest language to learn.
I would imagine Chinese is one of them.
I think it might be Chinese. Yeah.
Chinese, or I think Vietnamese, where it's
very
tone
Mandarin,
based.
I think is what.
Yeah, because it's very tone based.
Yeah.
Japanese has some of that, but not a lot. Uh-oh.
He coming for you.
It's you see that more.
Swiggity swooty, I'm coming for that booty.
No.
Oh shit, he saw you.
I'm just an innocent femboy. Leave me be. Oh, there's a shrine nearby. What the fuck?
Just an innocent otter. You don't have any arrows equipped.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
Somehow you killed an electric jelly with an electric sword.
He wasn't electric at the time.
That's probably the exact actual reasoning for it, yeah?
Yeah. I don't know where the fuck I'm going, but I'm having a good time.
Whatever works, bro.
Oh, look at him. Look at this fucker.
And dragonfly right next to him. I was gonna say try an ice arrow, but that works.
We do have more of those.
And he's dead.
Nice.
That worked.
Yeah. Oh, were you gonna look up the Gorons?
Oh, right.
We still got time. I don't think we have much more else to say on the nuances of the Japanese language vis-a-vis the English.
As experts on the subject, of course.
Yeah. As two fat weeaboos. Oh right, I was mentioning too that Japan seems to have more like a thing about cuteness. Remember that image you shared with me where like Hooters is like the American
aggressively American made cafe.
Yeah, because it's the same sort of idea is like appealing women in like good looking women in appealing costumes.
I mean, I feel like that's just a thing worldwide.
Yeah, but in America, in like the U.S. and Canada, we want like sexy women. In Japan, they want cute women, because like maid cafes aren't like about sexiness; they're about cute.
Well,
like,
depending on the maid cafe.
From what I understand, it's basically all about like cuteness.
Fair enough.
That's not a lot. I'm running. God, oh God.
They're keeping up. Alright. The Gorons are a large mountain-dwelling race with sizes ranging from medium, tall, and even gigantic. Largest known Goron in the series is Bigoron. who is roughly the same height as the peak of Death Mountain.
What game is that from?
Well, this one, first off, Death Mountain is here, but Big Goron is in fucking Ocarina of Time, I believe.
That's what I was wondering, because Death Mountain's in Ocarina too, so...
Death Mountain's in just about every single Zelda.
Yeah. I think it's in the original.
Being that, you know, a lot of the main Zeldas, at least, are set in Hyrule, so of course Death Mountain will be there. But it really featured first, I think, in fucking Link to the Past. Because it was an actual place you could go to. And you turned into a rabbit. Gorons typically live in or under mountain ranges of several countries, including mountains such as Death Mountain of Hyrule and Snowhead of Termina, among others. They are also adept at living in non-mountainous regions. It's not uncommon to see Gorons come down from their mountain homes or even travel to faraway lands.
My Thunderblade broke!
That'll happen.
Sorrow.
As seen in Wind Waker, Minish Cap, Skyward Sword, and Breath of the Wild. Yeah. And then what they're getting is that you'll find... Actually, there's just... Well, haven't you noticed there's the Goron in the fucking Gerudo town?
Yeah.
There's a Goron in the fucking...
No, they're not...
In the Zora town, too.
They're mobile people.
Yeah. Well, they're capable of being mobile. Some also live on islands, such as on Goron Island. Befitting with that of their habitat, their durable round bodies greatly resemble that of stones and boulders. And nearly all Gorons have a hide of rigid stones on their backsides. They usually have light brown skin, and they have small eyes and noticeable lips.
Yeah. Let's put it that way, Wiki.
Which conceal unaligned square teeth. Another common trait are symbols in the shape of the Goron's ruby tattooed on the sides of their arms. Whether this is natural or not is unknown. Combined with their round shape, Gorons can also curl themselves into a ball shape and roll like a boulder, which is also their primary attack against enemies.
Imagine if like a real race in real life did that. Like the French, that was their method of attack, was just to roll up and... Oh, fuck! It's a Yiga!
Yeah, they're still gonna be around.
Kind of clap their leader's cheeks, but...
Well, now they gotta get fucking...
even
for it. There you go. Oh, a new duplex bow. Just what you needed. Nice. Oh, bananas. Don't forget the bananas.
and rupees.
Bananas are far more important, Taylor.
That's fair.
They tend to move slowly, though their ability to roll can make up for this. And one of their apparent weaknesses is deep water, as they cannot swim. Since they're basically living boulders.
Yeah.
Even though deep water is a problem. However, as mentioned in Twilight Princess, Gorons can hold their breath for long periods without ever needing to breathe and thus cannot drown.
Just sitting at the bottom of a lake for like 100 years.
Groups of Gorons often live in close-knit communities within their home mountain. Let's see. Here we go. The diet of Gorons consists almost strictly of rocks mined from nearby quarries. Gorons tend to be somewhat selective about the quality of rocks. It's been shown in other titles that Gorons also eat other kinds of foods. In Oracle of Seasons and Ages, Gorons also drink lava, either in the form of lava juice or lava soup. So these guys just have the ultimate cast iron stomach kind of setup.
Yeah. Oh, here's another thing. This will, I think, will be the last here before I. Is we're 58.
Let me finish up what I'm saying here.
Do.
Oracle Age has also had a drink called Goronade, which acts much like an energy drink.
Nice.
In the Minish Cap, Bigoron had indicated that he likes to eat steel or iron. Oh, maybe it's in Minish Cap. No, I think he's in fucking...
He might be in both.
Ocarina of Time. It's possible. He'd like to eat steel or iron and asked Link to give him a small shield to nibble on, which eventually turned it into the mirror shield. In Phantom Hourglass, it's mentioned that young Gorons may eat wood hearts to grow big and strong.
Oh.
And Twilight Princess, it implied that Gorons may drink milk. That just seems off from everything else.
No, I feel that's not canon.
Oh, no, it's Twilight Princess, man. It's canon.
No, it's not canon. That one line is non-canon.
That's 100% canon. Although they eat rocks, they do not enjoy the taste of gemstones, and once considered them worthless before learning that other races will spend money to buy them. It's like, what's this junk? Yeah.
I imagine like a Goron bites down on one and just fucking spits it out. Like, fucking nasty, bro. The frat boy Gorons give it a shot.
Are you done? Did you do your thing?
I am done.
Okay.
If we can,
good.
let's do our amiibo.
Oh yes, before the thing dies. I guess my plug isn't plugged in. Shall we keep going with it?
I mean, you're the one who's choosing.
Fair enough.
I wash my hands of it.
Okay.
What do we got? Ah! It's going off the mountain!
You're the one that chose the place.
I thought it wasn't gonna roll that far. Whatever. It's worth it.
You want to jump off the thing quickly?
Uh,
Oh wait, the battery light's flashing on this thing. I guess it's not plugged in properly.
they're all fucking rolled away. Oh, I think I might be able to get some.
Oh shit. Oh, over there.
There's everything is.
But no, they were over there. Up, up, up.
There we go. Anyways, some of those, and then there's two down here.
Are you sure those weren't just growing on the side of the mountain?
I don't know.
I think that's just growing on the side of the mountain. Not a problem, I suppose, but...
Yeah. Alright. Alright, we're gonna leave it here.
Right on the side of the mountain.
Just right on the side of the mountain. I'm gonna heal first, actually. Because, let me tell you, I will get into the next episode, and I will immediately forget that I am half dead. Or third dead. That works. Where's the fucking... There we go. Save. It's on the edge of a mountain at 3 in the morning.
This is a rather odd episode, but fair enough.
Yeah, this is an odd episode. It was an episode. I can't disagree with you.
I got nothing more to say. How about you?
Nick.